Welcome back, sports fans. Here we are, another video, and today we are shooting a video around the new event. So, as with any new event, you make sure, I'm just going to show you, you don't collect any of these or collect anything, whether it be the weekly club box or anything to do with that, until you have gone into the new event. So here we are. We're in the new event. This is a team-based event over 2 weeks. So, here it is. It's the Hallow Battle. So, it's a Halloween-based event. As I said, it's clubs, and your club needs to get promoted as you go through. You get league points as it goes through, compete in the discipline. So, you have to have your whole team pulling together for this to work especially well. You can't do it if you're not in an active team. This is going to be a challenge. And then you've got things such as like these things called the lucky pumpkins, and click on the pumpkin. The whole purpose is that you're trying to find I think you're trying to find the spooky bats, and then you've also got club presents, and the club presents come from actually we need to go through this. But as you see here, some of these offers have club presents. So as every single one of your team watches the video, you should get all of the club presents. So it's a really good way of getting new cards. A lot of these things won't be worth what they are. The others are locked, so we can't look at it. Now, two things you want to be able to do on here. You can make the Hallow Pass cheaper by using some gems. So what you do is you buy the starter pass and then you upgrade. So by doing the starter pass here, and the difference is that we get an extra task each round by adding on the additional. But you notice there how it's changed the price. So always a good way. If you've got gems, always do it that way. It's a better way of doing it. You will save a lot. So let me just quickly go back, and now I can claim that one. And you see here how I have done the challenges just by opening one box. Let's just quickly skip through most of this. Oh, wanted a few of them. The only problem with these is you don't get legendary cards, but hey ho. So there you go, we've collected the pass. So we'll go back to the Hallow. As I said, we've got the pumpkins, and then what we can do here, it works exactly the same way as the Tribe Challenge. We've got all of these as we go through. So playing 80 ranked matches, you can see that your teammates playing helps you achieve some of these as you go through. And the aim is obviously to complete these, and what that does is it's going to give you DP points. What you can't do on this is you can't see individual times. Well, you can if you hit the the magnifying glass. But it's the collective DP, so the decathlon points, that scores you, and then that puts you in a position. So you can, I suppose, look at it and go, well, hang on a minute, there's quite a few in here. Discus, we've got some, but that's not many. It's probably got 2 people. Yeah, it's 2 people who've done discus so far. And what it allows you to do is you can see each of your teammates, and you can see who is not doing it. So it really does help you drive that activity within your tribe, within your club. And then that obviously all transpires to the table, and you've got to finish. So first one, we've got to finish in the top 10. You shouldn't really have an issue with that because there's quite a lot of small or inactive clubs. With the Hallow Pass, by doing this, we'll upgrade to, if you look here, you will be able to get yourself across here. It's the usual stuff that we get. We know that we're going to get the different trading tokens, and then as we get to these end bits on champion, that's when these gold ones start to come through. Everything shows as locked at the moment, so if I just come out and go back in, if you see that, it normally does unlock it. Okay, why that's not doing that? We'll probably need to hard close the application and reload it. But then what you'll notice is you would have some of these, but unless you go to the champion pass, that's the only ones where you're going to get these champion symbols. Now, the champion ones are okay. 50,000 coins, that's pretty decent. Blue box, that's very good. Brown box, very good. Another 75. So it's definitely worth doing the champion pass, in my opinion. And then obviously what you can do is you can talk either within your club or in the community as it goes through. And in here you typically find, well, you do get some gossip on what's happening in other ones. You know, we can see there the United Nations. So yeah, it's interesting to see. You can see people getting kicked from... Anyway, slightly distracted there. You can have a club chat there. The reality is you've got your own club chat in your club. So if we're looking through and we're going through the different challenges, the reality is that, you know, collecting the cards, we can do that pretty easily. We'll finish that task by just quickly going into here and collecting our weekly box. So we'll see what we get here. But that's, as I said, that is the best way to be. Oh, that's getting close. We're getting close. Okay. Yeah, we're getting very close to upgrading another, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 cards at the moment. But that is the Hallow Battle. So it's a team event. Remember, you can see who is contributing to the club. And if you're there on a 0, you know, well, actually, it doesn't show zeros there. It shows it on the events. But you'll get some of these just by, obviously, entering into the event. And then it doesn't matter when you enter either. I think that's worth noting. Because things like those ranked matches are still going to... they're still going to count when you come in. The aim is that you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 promotions to get to champion. If you're looking at buying offers as you go through this, the reality is that Grandmaster and Champion are only going to be the ones that provide anything decent. You know, when you're down here at, you know, the rookie level, they just don't offer anything, which I believe is good for building your account. I think you're better off waiting until you get higher up. So that's it for Hallow Battle. Like, share, subscribe, put a note, you know, leave me a message, hit the bell icon. Let me know if you're in an active club. How is it you approach it? Do you approach it in a specific way? How do you ensure to get everyone to play? Do you call them out, or do you just put words of encouragement? But the reality is, this is what we're looking at for the next 2 weeks in terms of events. It's going to keep us going. I think it's also just worth noting, when we look on here, you will notice round 1 is 2 days. So each of these different bits is going to be 2 days as we go through. Hence why this is a 2-week event. It does run from here. If we just go to events on the calendar, it does run for 13 days and 20 hours. So there you go. Next event coming up afterwards is going to be World Tour Playoffs, then Nations Cup, and then Tribe Challenge. So yeah, so let me know how you get on. Really interested to know. I will see you on the next video, because that is it for now. Catch you later. Bye.